So 1Password is increasing prices by 33% and people are mad about this. But that's not even the worst part in my opinion. The new prices come into effect on March 27th and the way they wrote the email makes me feel like I'm being gaslighted. Let's look at the bullet points with the main reasons justifying the price increase. Automatic saving of login and payment details. I've used 1Password for years and I'm not sure what this is. This is probably the little corner that pops up after you sign up for an account, but I'm not sure. Enhanced watchtower alerts. Sorry, but this doesn't matter. Faster and more secure device setup. Cool, but this is basic functionality. AI-powered item naming. This is the stupidest thing ever. I don't know who asked for this and I don't want AI on my password manager. I swear 1Password dabbling with stupid AI stuff will be a bigger reason for me to stop using the tool over this price increase. Next, expanded recovery options. Okay, this is good, but not groundbreaking. Proactive phishing prevention. Again, cool thing, but I don't see this as a big deal justifying the price increase. In general, the email is weak and 1Password should have done things very differently. They should have been honest and said, hey, we haven't increased prices since 2019, things are more expensive now, there is inflation and we need to be a profitable business, so we will raise prices. That would have been better than the dump email making me feel they are raising prices to compensate for the cost of sponsoring Red Bull in Formula 1. 1Pass is one of the best password managers in the market. And if we are honest, a password manager is a critical piece of software. It holds some of the most important information about us. So it's normal we assign some value to it and pay for a tool that keeps our critical information private. But on the other hand, I see a lot of people complain about how inconsistent 1Pass has been for them, like autofilling not working, the Windows app crashing on start for several months now, things not being great on Android, etc. To give you an idea, I have zero problems with the tool and I rarely encounter bugs. But these bugs are even weirder because they use Electron for the 1Pass app. Electron should make it more consistent across platforms at the cost of not being optimized for any specific platform. At least that's how I can explain it in simple terms. There's also the subscription fatigue. Old 1Password users remember when they could just buy the license and not need to pay for a subscription. I also hate subscriptions. And again, let's be honest. Technically speaking, the cost of storing passwords is very low. The harder part is keeping things safe, but at some point, enough is enough when it comes to prices. Not everyone is from North America and can justify these prices. So it feels aggravating reading about these price increases when you consider all these negative things. If you're looking for a 1Password alternative, I would advise you to try Bitwarden or ProtonPass. These are the only two alternatives that I am comfortable recommending at this point. I know that there are other options like Apple Passwords, Google Passwords, Dashlane, etc. But either I don't like those tools or I don't know enough about them to recommend them. And no matter what you do, avoid LastPass because they have a terrible track record when it comes to security. Overall, I think I saw the perfect summary of how I feel at the moment. It's still worth it for me, but the justification is weak. And to be honest, I don't know if I will renew my subscription when it comes the time, and I will have to think about it, but the justification and the email was absolutely terrible.